to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Now here's Sexton. Deep two from Clarkson. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Sexton. Left side Markkanen. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Jazz ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And that one, good.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Clock at 6. The Jazz with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Sexton. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. The shot by Clarkson, no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Simons against Olynyk. Olynyk with the steal. Sexton on the wing. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Here's Grant driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now Thibault after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Like that as Lowry works through the contact and still lets it go.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Over Thibault. And Utah again with the bucket.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. Doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
Lillard the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Simons on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Damian Lillard.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Markkanen, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lillard the pass to Grant. Takes a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Olynyk, 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Sexton. There's the pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. It's all tied in Portland. And don't go away. We'll be back.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Dunn, and it's Gay in at the 4 spot.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Portland. Simons, the pass to Thibault. And he dunks it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Simons from outside. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Abaji, the pass to Gay. Fade away. Rebound by Nurkic.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Kicks it out to Grant. It's stolen. Azubuike on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Now done after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Dunn. Pass to Azubuike. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Simons on the wing. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively. And that causes a big-time breakdown. And he's quick to take advantage.
Dunn passes to Azubuike. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Simons from outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter. Gay passes to Abaji. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Portland leading by 4. Grant finds Lillard. To the paint, Nurkic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
That one misses.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally There was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. And it's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fontecchio covered by Lillard. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Lillard throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now here's Lillard. D right on him. Grant for 3. The shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. From outside the arc. And Utah another 3.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Fontecchio. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Abaji. And stolen by Thibault. And a close game so far.
The score, the Trailblazers, 24. The Jazz, 28.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Now Lillard, after Lowry Markkanen, misses from long range.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Sexton for 3. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Grant for 3. And that one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Simons against Clarkson. Poked away and stolen by Thibault. Here's Lillard. Finished off the break. Lillard's got 18 points.
Powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. To the right side. Olynyk finds Clarkson. 5 on the clock. From deep. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Portland trailing here. Passes to Thibault for the lead. Markkanen pulls it in. And they're moving it up. Sexton on the wing. Utah moving it around. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's Lillard. Yes! And the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
The Trailblazers have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Here's Grant following the basket by Colin Sexton. And it's Simons missing. Clarkson looking for an opening.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the 3-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Grant. It's tipped. Here we go, 1-on-1. Sexton with it. Lillard picks him up. Markkanen against Grant. And Sexton has it in the corner. Out to Clarkson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Olynyk, a screen on Lillard. Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Now here's Markkanen, defended by Thibault. Markkanen can't get it to go.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Utah leading by 3. Pass to Sexton. Olynyk, a screen on Lillard. Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Utah out in front. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Olynyk is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Sexton.
In Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Sexton for 3. Pass to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Back to Thibault. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 3-point lead. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Clarkson against Simon. Clarkson dishes to Olynyk. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. Right there playing physical.
The pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Clarkson. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Grant. That shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson outside. Feeds to Markkanen. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 7-point Utah lead. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. It was not going to be denied.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Olynyk's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer up.
Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. Down low. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Simons, the pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Oh, good on the triple. The Jazz shooting 47%, pretty solid. Lillard against Clarkson. Shoots over Lillard. And they recover it. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. And the Jazz making a change here.
Coming out of the floor.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires for 3, and Utah another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
Kicks it out to Grant. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Abaji. From downtown. Kept alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Just 5 on the clock. Olynyk, a screen on Lillard. Abaji can't get it to go. Lillard surveying the D.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers. Dame.
First one falls for.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw is good from Lillard. So it's the Jazz now. From deep 3-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, should have
Spangled Banner.
Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, BA. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Dort. Fires the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Thibault. From outside, off the mark. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, BA, he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
For three, here's Lillard. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant in the post. Working on Williams. Here's Dort into the lane. And a strong finish with two hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Lillard. Simons outside. Pass to Grant. Lillard with the ball. Back to Grant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Nurkic. Grant outside. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Whoa, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. and every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The hard-working Lillard embraces contact head-on and just powers through it.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons with it, guarded now by Williams. From deep. And it's Simons missing. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Grant outside. Thibault on the wing. There's the triple. Portland again missing. Thunder with a lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Gilgeous-Alexander banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason too, man.
Fellas,
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Here are your Blazers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
they came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Off the mark there with a 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Giddey finds Williams, and Williams punches it home.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Nurkic. Thibault on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Picked his pocket. Left side Williams. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Williams. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lillard. Grant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Nurkic. Simons right side. Pass to Thibault. It's deflected. Simons against Giddey. To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Grant. Thibault passes to Simons. And a foul. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For your Blazers answer.
And that one falls for Simons. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Simons outside. This one for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Grant's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
And Grant gets it to go.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. That one goes in. 16 points for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Giddey against Simons. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right here.
Simons with a steal. Grant in the post. Now Thibault. The 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
The Thunder, 33. Let's hear it for the Jabbawockeez.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lukas Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
Thunder with a lead.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Here's Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Grant. They grab their own miss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Here's Grant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Simons against Giddey. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Lillard. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Simons passes to Graham. Back to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is where Nurkic looks to capitalize. With these results, you understand why.
There's a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Grant. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 20 points for him. In transition, here they come. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. 6 points for him.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nurkic. Back to Giddey. Down low. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to the right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. 22 points for him.
This is what Shai excels at. Navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Dort, right side. Pass to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 6 points.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Simons passes to Lillard. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Back to Lillard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Simons against Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Damian Lillard picks one up.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
And the second free throw is good. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Three-pointer, no good. And the Thunder shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent.
Come get it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nurkic. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Dort against Lillard. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Dort. Giddey against Simons. Dort outside to the paint. Holmgren powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That one's good for 2.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
The Thunder have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Williams on the wing. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Giddey. Down low. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Giddey.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And it's Simons missing. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Oklahoma.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter.
Final quarter. And 6
Pass to Holmgren. And he throws it down with one hand.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly. It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Grant's shot is off. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. They get it again.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Thibault. Back to Grant. Looking to get it going. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
For your Trailblazers.
And he sinks the second. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. Off on that one. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you.
out of the gates strong. And so off the tip, it's Utah. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Clarkson. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Jazz. Williams kicks to Giddey. Pocket 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Dort wide open. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Agbaji can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Yes, that goes in.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one out of Linux. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Can't get it to fall. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Left side, Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Inside. Here's Holmgren.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Here's Agbaji. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson passes to Agbaji. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Agbaji. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Here's Agbaji. Here's Clarkson. Olynyk trying to break loose.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Clarkson. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Here's Clarkson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Holmgren the pass to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. They get it back. Here's Holmgren. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
the question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his... At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Fontecchio. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Utah trailing here. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Azubuike. Gay left side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Dunn passes to Azubuike. The Jazz working the ball around now. Goes up on the high post. They get it back. Right wing. Dunn, wide open. He fires. And the Jazz, another three.
Now, this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch-and-shoot guy.
Man passes to Robinson Earl. Stolen. And here's the break. From deep three-point range. And it's Fontecchio missing. Thunder trailing by 4. And there's the pass to Joe. Going inside. Good. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Here's man out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Joe, defended by Sexton. Joe can't get it to go. Fontecchio, no points in the game hit for him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kicks it out to Gay. Here he goes. Back to Dunn. This is it to Fontecchio. Dunn outside. Pass to Fontecchio. As Azubuike dishes to Sexton. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Here's man. Dunn covering. Man passes to Wiggins. Here's man. 6 to shoot. And Sexton over to help. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Dunn. He started close. Azubuike on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Man can't hit. Jazz leading by 5. Fontecchio passes to Dunn. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the middle, intercepted. Here's Gay outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that
Your team, 20, the Thunder, 50.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trailing by 5.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Holmgren, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Pass to Agbaji. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Goes back up. Holmgren wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 4. Clarkson surveying the floor. Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. His three-pointers off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Holmgren in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one out of Olynyk.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. Kicks to Markkanen. The pass to Abaji. Clarkson right side. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. Here's the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. Abaji the pass to Clarkson. Here's Abaji. Jacks up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead, back to Williams. Passes it to Giddey. Fades. Bank shot, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. Another miss by Utah.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And the Jazz with possession here. The lead is 2. Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. Clarkson dishes to Olynyk.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Olynyk, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
And there's the drive. Back to Giddey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Here's Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. to the wing right side. Here's Abaji. 7 points in the game. Giddey with it. Here's Holmgren. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought that
The previous play is under
the
review.
officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still. Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in at the point. Oh!
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, first team
And some
foul.
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 3. Here's Abaji. Olynyk goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh,
Good work there as it goes.
boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Feeds it to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. He gets that one. Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
And they get it back. Olynyk, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clarkson tries again. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist from Clarkson. Olynyk's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively, and he's starting to cook a little bit.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Count that one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Out to Clarkson. There's the screen. Markkanen from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. A Clarkson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fishes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Outside, Dort. 5 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To take the lead. Outside, Markkanen. Olynyk sets a screen for Markkanen. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. To the paint, here's Williams. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
And Gilgeous. Oh!
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 43 seconds left in the game. And Utah making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. It's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Markkanen against Dort. Another miss by Utah. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
And this is an important spot for Dort. Can he come through in the clutch for his team?
Lukas Dort. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did lead up.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Now here's Thibault. Here's Nurkic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Clarkson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Now here's Lillard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Lillard just keeps fighting, willing his team to victory. Not deterred that time by the bump.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Clarkson. It's Markkanen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And they get it back. Clarkson finds Olynyk. And the three-pointer goes.
When Danny Ainge selected Kelly Olynyk in the first round back in 2013, it was largely because he wanted a big player who could help them space the floor.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Olynyk. Clarkson against Lillard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Markkanen inside. Covered by Thibault. Markkanen misses. For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Thibault. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Utah's gone 1 or 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Abaji. Inside. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Got a hand on it. Outside Thibault. Drives to the hoop. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Pass to Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Blazers. From the wing, they get the rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3-ball. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Thibault passes to Simons. He takes it in. And it's all tied up. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Markkanen from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Simons. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got his second basket.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Lillard. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Abaji. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To end the run. Oh, Olynyk, that one's good.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Lillard against Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk. Now Lillard. 2 on the clock.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
And the Jazz call time here. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Jazz shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
NBA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons, and then he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
Outside for Sexton. Covered by Thibault. Gay, a screen on Thibault. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Charity stripe shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Portland shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. No good that time. To the inside. Azubuike. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. 2 points. That one goes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Sexton against Lillard. Tries the spin move. Sexton, that's good.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Lillard passes to Graham. Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. Grant finds Simons. Nurkic with the ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Gay against Grant. Here's Simons. And there's the rejection. Good on the shot. Nurkic has gotten his second bucket of the game. Utah leading. Pass to Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They get it back. Tries yet again, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Portland, Yusuf Nurkic. Shooting one.
The free throw is all from Nurkic.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 1:05 left in the second. Lillard passes to Graham. Back to Lillard. Simons outside. Takes a three. The shot, no good. Tipped away. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Thibault. From deep three-point range. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Azubuike. Grant with a steal. Simons with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Grant. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. 20 seconds left in the second. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And for Portland, Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Good work there as it goes. Lillard's got 6.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
Horton Tucker can't hit. Portland trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Basket's good. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Grant brings a double. Olynyk for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 7.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Lillard passes to Simons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for Utah.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Chris Dunn.
For 3, here's Lillard. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Grant. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Abaji. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Markkanen up top, covered by Thibault. Here's Abaji. Pure from 3-point range.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Nurkic finds Thibault. And here's Lillard. And here's Grant from the arc. Abaji with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Count that one. Simon's got 8 points.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
There's the drive. Done with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Markkanen against Thibault. To the paint. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Nurkic. And here's the fast break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Markkanen, the pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. Abaji can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Olynyk with the ball. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Olynyk with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Puts up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Done with a steal. Right wing. Here's Abaji. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jazz up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Utah leading on the court right now for Portland. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Portland, no good that time either.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Markkanen. Olynyk for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Thibault. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. The crossover. Rebound, Utah. Here's Abaji. From deep. Thibault with the board. Thibault's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Abaji can't hit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Portland again missing. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Thibault. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Lillard. The kick to Olynyk. The 3 is up. Lillard pulls down the board. Lillard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Nurkic. Back to Thibault. Now here's Grant. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Clarkson. What a terrific move that is. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Simons, who is stolen by Lillard.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Simons. Markkanen against Thibault. Down low. The kick to Olynyk. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Looking to get back on track. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. Olynyk in the post. Working on Grant. Clarkson finds Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. Now Olynyk. Markkanen from long range. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. We've got two. Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers.
Oh, wow! Crafty handle. Shea can pick his way to any spot on the floor with a host of hesitations and blow-bys.
Nurkic, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. For three. Lillard can't get it to go. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside.
Bringing effort and bringing energy. Gilgeous-Alexander taking it strong.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Nice move. Oh, got a piece of it. Dort outside. Giddey passes to Dort. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Over to the wing. For three, here's Lillard. The Thunder pull it in. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And the dunk by Lillard.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And it's Thibault missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Grant, the pass to Simons. Grant against Dort. Lillard right side. And he drives in. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard.
And the free throw, no good.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Giddey into the lane. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland trailing here. Simons with it. Guarded now by Williams. To the middle. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Oklahoma City shooting about 43% since tip-off. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Another shot. No good there. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons. And it's rejected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And looking at Shea's game, there is a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
The first one falls.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Thibault. Here's the 3. Here's Nurkic. He got a piece of it. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And here's Grant from the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Josh Giddey out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Simons. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams against Grant, driving in, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Lillard can't get it to go. Thunder with a lead. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Despite his slim frame, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Williams with the screen. Dort finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Nurkic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Blocked! Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Thibault. Here's Simons. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams with it. Picked up by Grant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons. Thibault against Dort to stop the run. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Here's Lillard. There's the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Here's Giddey. Outside for Dort. No good with the triple. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Up top, Grant. And that one's long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons outside. Now here's Grant. Williams defending. Second chance shot. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Good. 43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Williams. And Nurkic with the block.
When Nurkic blocks shots, you feel it. An impactful defender.
And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Now Lillard. Back to Simons. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Dort. And the first half now in the books.
With a score, your Thunder, 34, the Trailblazers, 19.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Grant's shot is off. Oh, deflected. Grant's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Giddey against Lillard. Outside for Dort. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Thibault. Nurkic with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Nurkic's shot is good.
This is Nurk in his offensive comfort zone, tracking down a high percentage shot.
To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Thibault passes to Nurkic. Goes back up. Dort grabs the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 23. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Inside, Holmgren, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 13.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Holmgren outside for Gilgeous-Alexander, who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Simons, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your opponent's Lukas Dort. 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. And that one's good. Holmgren. Give him 8.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Dort. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Clock at 6. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thibault. Good work defensively by Dort. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Walking foul called on Damian Lillard. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Portland foul.
No good on the free throw.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 7.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Pass to Grant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons with a steal. Williams against Thibault. Outside for Grant. The 3 is up. The Thunder pull it in. Williams on the wing, covered by Thibault. Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Giddey. That one drops for him.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Stolen by Giddey. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Dort with it, now guarded by Simons. Dort against Simons. Oh, they get a hand on it. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. Back to Giddey. Dort for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Can't hit that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And here is Williams. Minute 32 left in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
For your opponent's city.
And Williams drops them both. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
For 3, here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Grant, the pass to Thybulle. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Goes back up. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Out to the right wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Drains the triple.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
To the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving everything.
This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Colin Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen. Now here's Williams. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
against Clarkson. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Now, here's Sexton. Marking it into the lane. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Now Clarkson. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Jazz. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Williams, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Left side, Clarkson. He's guarded by Williams. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Olynyk. Outside, Sexton. Lets it fly from 18. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City trailing.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization, both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Down low. Holmgren kicks to Dort. There's the feed to Holmgren. Markkanen pulls it in. He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Olynyk against Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Clarkson. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Thunder shooting to start out this game about 43%. It's Dort on the wing. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson outside. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Olynyk with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen from outside. The Jazz again can't hit it. Outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Lauri Markkanen. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Clarkson with the ball. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drills the three-pointer.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Abaji. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Mann. Here's Joe. Double team on Williams. Wiggins passes to Williams. Here's Mann.
Utah foul. Ochai Agbaji. First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Fontecchio. Shot clock at 3. And here's Gay outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Now here's Wiggins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Robinson Earl. He's covered by Gay, and it's Wiggins missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Fontecchio. The pass to Horton Tucker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Mann. Back to Williams. Pass to Joe. The dish now to Williams. Taken away. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Basket good. Abaji's got 4 points this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Fontecchio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Azubuike, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. 1:15 left now here in the second. Stolen away. The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Jazz leading by 4. Passes it to Abaji. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Gay passes to Abaji. 6 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 6.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Giddey, no one around him. Williams with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, George. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's Dort on the wing. The Thunder with another miss. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Back to Gay. And he makes good on the layup. Gay's got his first points in this one.
And gotta respect how fast Gay moves with the ball. Solid at finding ways around the defense.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't.
Your Thunder, 16. The Jazz, 22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Thunder trailing by 6. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Now, here's George. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Williams. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. Defended by George.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to George. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And Utah turns it over again.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
90 seconds now into the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Comes up empty down low. Utah leading by 6. Spins. Outside, Markkanen. He kicks it to Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Olenek the pass to Markkanen. Left side, Clarkson. Over to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And he makes that one. He's got 11.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
To the inside, stolen by Clarkson. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Back to Dort. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton dishes to Clarkson. The pass to Olynyk. It's blocked. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Clarkson for three. Out to the right wing. Olynyk finds Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the late. He's got 13.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And it's Giddey in the corner. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Clarkson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Clarkson. 20 feet out. And Utah again with the bucket.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 5. And we've got... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Sexton. Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Holmgren, and it's blocked. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Hangs. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Back to Sexton. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Olynyk finds Markkanen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dort passes to Giddey. Back to Dort. Dishes it to Holmgren. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Clarkson on the wing. Giddey defending. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Olynyk can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Olynyk against Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. Clarkson outside. For 3, Olynyk. The Jazz with another miss. Under trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Stolen by Clarkson. Sexton against Dort. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Utah the rebound. Back to Sexton. Out to Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 9. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Olynyk, a screen on Giddey. Clarkson, and it's blocked.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Is on Colin Sexton. So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 5.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
And no good on the 3rd free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Markkanen pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And stolen by Giddey. To the middle. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. Over to the wing. Olynyk has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And And so it's Utah who scrapes by with a win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,